Hi, Earth Signs. Welcome to Earth Wisdom Fire Tarot. This is going to be a reading looking at how the eclipse energies may affect a significant relationship in your life. So, if you're interested in looking at a more like holistic view, like for the collective, what's going on, I put that reading up on my Simone Ascending channel. So, you can find that link down in the description box. Um, yeah, if you're looking for like a personal 2020 forecast, I have those readings up on this channel. You can also get a personal one by clicking the link in the description box. I'm running a special for that right now, so take advantage of that if you're interested. What else? Yeah, I'll try to remember to list the decks that I'm using in the reading in the description box below as well. So let's look, see what's going on, Earth signs. Okay. So, for the situation, we have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So it feels like whatever's going on in this relationship, there's definitely a lack of, you know, understanding. I feel like there may be some pettiness going on, some fighting, and there may even be like something of value, between you that you're fighting over. So it could be money. Because I feel like there's like conflict here. Because we have the Five of Wands as well coming up. So yeah, I feel like there's definitely some sort of like competitive energy, and something of value that you both sort of feel like is at stake here if you don't, you know, um, assert your sort of stake. I feel like this is a situation that has deteriorated over time. So this could be a family situation or, a sort of long-term relationship. There has been some sort of like disagreement over how to best, you know, move forward with something that physically has to do with your life. So it could be money, could be a living situation, something like that. One of you is really using emotions to like manipulate, and the other one is, sort of very prone to anger in this situation. So there's a lot going on here personality wise, and it just feels like there's this clash that's going on here with the Five of Wands. And it's good, like this is a situation where there's differing opinions. There's different internal lessons. I mean, there's different individual lessons that each of you are learning as a result of this challenge. But it seems like you're both really up for the challenge, which is good. And the King of Cups being underneath the deck, especially since right underneath that is the Eight of Wands, I do feel like there is hope here for like emotionally mature resolution to this disagreement or to this conflict. um it feels like this eclipse energy, though, is not going to magically bring about like some sort of resolution or new beginning here, because you have the Tower card in reverse and the Fool in reverse. So both of these energies, they're major arcana. You know, the Fool would represent like a new beginning. The Tower represent, you know, destruction before a new beginning, like something needing to like leave your life. So I feel like this is not a situation that you can rely on like external forces to resolve. This is something that you have to resolve internally. The Magician card, I feel like, is about being really careful to not use manipulation to get what you want in this situation. I think the eclipse, though, is going to present to you an option to take action and move things forward in a way that really serves your own interests. So if this is a situation where, you know, um, communication has been breaking down, or this has been sort of like an unspoken thing, like there's some sort of like you can feel the tension, you can feel the emotion, but things haven't actually like bubbled up to the surface and come out as like a verbal disagreement. I feel like you're going to have an option to just sort of, you know, move your own interests forward without having to confront this other person, which I think is actually really important. There is this conflict going on, but it's almost like it's energetically happening and it's not necessarily bubbling up to the surface in terms of like, you know, saying anything. It feels like this is a passive aggressive type of situation. So with the Hierophant in reverse, if this is like a marriage or this is, you know, a commitment, I feel like there is, you know, you're going back on some sort of oath or promise that you've made in the past, some sort of like tradition that you are following that maybe got you into this situation in the first place. You're kind of upending that and changing the rules as you go. And I think that's really uncomfortable for you, being somebody, you know, that's earthy, maybe just wanting something more tangible, something more real and lasting. But this, I feel like, is actually an opportunity for growth, an opportunity to actually achieve real freedom from a very difficult, deeply entrenched situation. So the Page of Cups, I feel like, is this kind of love offering. Whatever has been like really, whatever you've been struggling with emotionally, I feel like this is an opportunity, you know, for you to express your love and remember how much you love each other or how much you care. Just like extend, you know, an apology or, you know, extend some sort of peace offering, because you're already on the path with this Magician energy towards what it is that you actually want. So I do feel like things are definitely moving in the right direction here. The eclipse is sort of giving you this boost to sort of resolve this without having to actually confront um, something and have it blow up even worse. Right now it just feels like it's almost like you're holding your breath. There's just like internal tension. See, the bottom of the deck is love. I feel like, you know, this could definitely be a partner or a friendship or a family situation where there is a lot of love here. The love has not been lost, despite this tension. I just feel like you have different motivations or different ways of experiencing this same issue. Like you're just different people. And the differences card came out here. And I think that when you can just kind of accept that you're different people and you have different ways of seeing this, it'll be a lot easier to reconcile. I feel like there's also maybe a power struggle thing going on here where maybe one of you just really wants the other one to listen, or one of you just wants the other one to just sort of like follow your direction, follow your rules. But I feel like where you're really going to see success here is in, seeing the cycles, seeing the patterns that you've been, playing out here. See the underlying lessons that you can break out of this cycle, especially if this is something that's been swept under the rug many times, just to sort of keep the peace on a superficial level. I feel like you're getting an opportunity here to break this cycle and to, start fresh, start new, and take your power back, without having to feel like you're dominating or controlling the other person. It's kind of like this is getting resolved by not focusing on it or dwelling on it, as much, and recognizing the love that's there. So it's almost like you're compromising, like you're giving something, up, which is maybe your pride, or, giving up whatever this like valuable thing is that you're kind of having this power struggle over, and instead, realize that you can create any reality that you want with this magician card. Like you can really, create that from scratch if you need to. So you're giving something up to gain something else, and you're both winning. And then you have the congratulations card, the success card. So you are going to be successful, regardless of whether you have whatever this page of pentacles is. Whatever that was, I feel like it was like maybe just something that you got used to some sort of idea, or you sort of had this desire maybe before you met, or before things escalated to the point that they're at now, whatever the situation is. And you just kind of got used to the idea of that always being where you're headed, or that thing always being in your life. But I feel like the love is, superseding anything else in this situation. And that's really what's like what the major lesson is here. That's what the gift of this eclipse is for you, is seeing the situation clearly for what it is. And just like, picking your battles, like realizing that some things maybe aren't worth like, giving up this love. It's up to you to decide, because for some of you it might be worth it. And maybe the other person who decides to back off. I don't know. You could be either person in this scenario. So bottom of the deck is integrity. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards. So that's exactly what the issue is here. Like, you have to be truthful and honest. You have to be honest with yourself about what it is you really want, what it is you really desire in this situation. And you also have to have integrity with like what's really worth like, fighting for, and what really is, even yours to fight over. I think that if you can be the bigger person in the situation, I think that would be the ideal course, because you're watching this video, like you have this, mirror, this awareness of what's going on here. I just feel like you have everything to gain by, choosing to, continue to love unconditionally in this situation, and not hold on to something that maybe doesn't matter as much. So you have the fourth chakra, which is a heart chakra, so more, unconditional love energy here. The energy of the heart chakra supports our inner guidance system, which is governed by our heart and the capacity to love deeply. So this has really, I think, been a major test for you, and how deep your love goes for this person or this situation or this family member, whatever is going on here. I just feel like, coming into this, maybe you didn't, fully understand how deep this love could go. And this is really pushing it to its limits for you in a really positive, beautiful way. Let me see if you can see me better if I do that. It's a bit bright, but that's better. Okay. It's getting dark here. So we have the connection card. The frequency of connection supports our ability to find alignment and resonance with others, things, and ideas. So it's about valuing this connection that you have to each other, and not letting this sort of tear you apart and pull you apart unnecessarily. It's really a choice that you're making here. You're choosing each other over whatever this other thing is that you were sort of willing to go to battle for, or like, willing to let wedge you apart. It's really about choosing the love. And then you have attraction. The energy of attraction amplifies the qualities that attract and support us on our journey toward inner balance and harmony. So by passing this test and learning this lesson, I feel like this is a relationship that's surviving this really intense eclipse energy. And by doing that, you're actually attracting more and more blessings to you that bring this abundance, that helps you understand that, you're in this together, that you're not on opposite sides. I think this is really a reading that's like helping you recognize that you're on the same team. So I really hope that helps. Thank you so much. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. I love seeing your comments. I really want to connect to you guys. So, and I can't always see notifications for comments, so I don't always get to them right away. They change the way that you get like comments on YouTube. So please comment, and I will get to it, as soon as I can. But yeah, if you're interested in getting a personal reading, like I said, I do relationship readings, so I do them for like soulmates, twin flames, or whatever sort of other relationship, whatever fits into whatever category. Just check on my website and you'll find a reading there for you. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much. Bye.